Hey guys, I thought I'd come on real quick. Sorry about the lighting. It's let me see. Hold on. Oh, maybe that's a little bit better. I'll get up here. I didn't have a video for Wednesday. Uh I got up this morning and my phone wouldn't turn on. So I had to go buy a new phone with money I didn't have. Um I figured it out, but I ended up buying, well, there was one. I buy prepaid phone. I have a $40 plan. I pay $35 a month, and Verizon pays $5 of that. Sorry, my ring light. Let me fix this. Hold on. Nope, that's too dark. Hold on. I'll get down. Better? I don't know if that's any better. Now it's in my glasses. Um, yeah, I pay $35. Verizon pays $5 of it. It's a $40 plan. And I usually buy about $150 phone. So they have one on sale for $99. It had a great camera. That's what I always look for. And she didn't have it. Even though there's all these little cards now, they don't have the phones out, they're locked up. All these cards saying that, the phone's there. So she came over with me while I'm looking for other ones. And then I saw one with a similar camera, a little bit less, but it was $149. So I said, well, let me get this one. So I ended up getting it. And I go and find a shade. I'm down in Delta, it's hot. And I found some shade and I'm calling the number, trying to activate this new phone. And it ended up being the same phone that I had, which I didn't care. I forget what it's called. The box is in the truck. It's a weird name. It's a Motorola. But I mean, I never had a problem with the phone. I actually liked it. And I liked the video and picture quality. I mean, it could be better, but so I couldn't activate it. It said that I didn't have a Wi-Fi signal and I had to call a number. So I went down the street to the Verizon store, and I know they're not supposed to help you if you have a prepaid phone because they want you to buy a contract phone. So the guy said, told me I have to go to a corporate store, which is in Grand Junction. Well, I also woke up this morning. We had a company dinner last night. Let me quickly go into that. Well, I had a backache, so I did not want to go all the way to Junction. So I came back home. I said, I'll use Sean's phone when he got here. So I used Sean's phone this afternoon. And the guy gave me a phone number, and it was the wrong one. So I called the one that was on my phone. So the lady said my phone was all hooked up, was ready to go. And I told her, we're waiting. I had to restart it, and it just kept going and going. And I told her, I said, I don't have a signal. There's no bars. Oh, okay. I told her, I said, I live and work up on a mountain. She goes, oh, well, everything's ready to go. When you get a signal, your phone will be on. So I'm like, okay. So I'm trying to explain this to Sean, and he had no idea what I was talking about. He still doesn't understand that. So I'm hoping when I go maybe down to the library to upload this video, it'll be enough signal to turn my phone on. But we had the company dinner last night. And last year I asked if I could bring my own food because she doesn't have anything for me. And she said no. Well, I got to know her this year, and when I went out to dinner about a month ago with my boss, he explained to her that, she didn't ask to have this. I have alpha-gal syndrome. I can't eat meat and anything. I'm strictly vegan. So she's been making me this big salad, and I mean, she does a really good job. The first time she had blueberries and strawberries on it. It's really pretty. It's just iceberg lettuce, and I haven't had iceberg lettuce in years. God, it just tasted so good. It's always so crisp and like watery, not in a bad way, but just it was just good. And a raspberry vinaigrette. So I've had it a couple times there. And that's what I assumed I was having last night because my dinner was paid for like everybody else's dinner was paid for. They had pierogies and sausage and potato salad. Well, she saw me in the bar area and she came up and asked me, did I want a salad? And she like wasn't making it, or it was a very weird conversation. And after my day yesterday, I had a dentist appointment at 2:45. It was hot as in hell down in Grand Junction. It was 84 degrees. My air conditioner doesn't work in my truck anymore. It was miserable, and I was 40 minutes early, and I had already gone to 3 stores, and it was just one of those days. And so by the time I rushed back to get here, I had like 40 minutes or well, probably less than that, to put the dogs out and get them dinner. And um, I already got dressed at my daughter's, so I'm like in winter clothes because it was 40 degrees when I left and 84 down there. Um, so I go over there and we sit down and everybody's eating dinner finally. It took 45 minutes to get our drinks because last year a lot of people walked out without paying for their drinks. So the bartender just wanted to wait and get everybody's order, bring everybody's drinks, and have their tabs all written out. So everybody's eating and I'm not getting any food. And the boss is like, is she making you anything? I'm like, I don't know. And his wife's like, is she making? I'm like, I don't know. Um, so finally the her brother, the bartender, came over, Joe, and he's like, "Is Anna making you a salad?" I said, "I really don't know." I said it was a weird conversation. I have no clue. He goes, "Just wait." And then the boss had gone and spoke to her too. So finally, she brings me, or Joe does, a plate. No, I think Anna brought it. She's very nice too. Um, a bowl of iceberg lettuce, a sliced tomato on the side, a big bowl of blueberries, and a thing of grapes still on the vine, and they were the biggest, best grapes I've ever had. They were seedless. I even asked her where she got them from, and my raspberry vinaigrette. And it was a very good stuff, but it was so much. It's just a big salad. If you ever saw the Big Salad episode on Seinfeld, that's what I refer this as. It's not as big as that one, but this is a big salad. Um, I don't know why people think that vegans eat big salads, but we eat a lot more than salad, but that's all she had. But by the time I got my salad, everybody was eating dessert. So I ended up getting a to-go box to go. And by the time I got back up here, I really wasn't even hungry. I mean, I didn't even want to go, but we had a good time. And so when I got up this morning, I went to bed. I fell asleep quickly, and apparently there was a thunderstorm at 11:30. I slept through it. But Owen had a bad belly yesterday. He had an accident in the truck, which he's never done that, and it upset him so badly. That he jumped up onto the console, and I thought he just farted, and he had flung some onto my dashboard. I didn't see till later, and so he had me up at 12:30 last night. He had to go out. Elliot had me up at 5. He had to go out. So when I got up, I was okay, and all of a sudden my back started hurting. And I have a bad back, and I had this spasm in it that just would not go away, and it's to the point where I was moaning out loud. Um, I have a very high tolerance to pain. And I mean, I've been living with back pain and arthritis since I was 24. And so now I have 4 herniated disc, arthritis, spinal stenosis, and I have a broken vertebrae. So I know back pain. That's why I'm disabled. And it hurts so bad. And I have 2 torn rotators that aren't fixed yet. Old age rotator tears. So I went to get up earlier. So I was trying to rest. And I had a heat pack on me this morning. And I had my TENS unit on. So I leaned down here on the dresser and did something here. And I've been throwing firewood out of the fire pits. And I had to throw a bundle of firewood into the back of my truck yesterday. So I don't know, did I just strain it? But that hurt. It's fine now. I had the TENS unit on it for about 40 minutes or so. But that's pretty good. And then I went to go to Ward to go check the campground. And I tried to loosen this up so it's not as bulky. Well, that didn't work this afternoon because I hit it because stitches are right, they go around the side. It's the worst place to have a cut on your hand. So I'm pulling out of the driveway and I hit it on the steering wheel. Like 3 of the stitches. I could just feel them stab me. And it's all tight now and they're all dried up. They come out Friday in 2 days. So I did that. It's like, it's the day of hell today. Like everything is hurting me. And I just, in the phone, I have no phone. Luckily on my tablet, which I'm filming this on, so I don't know how that's going to come out, but Dee gave it to me to film on, and I just didn't have a tripod to hold it, so I have it wrapped up in the elastic from my headlamp. And I don't even know where the camera is on here, so I hope the elastic's not going across it. But that's been my day, guys. It's been a day. I have 3 campers, and I only have 3 over at Ward, so that's good. This morning though, it was like 32 degrees. Everything was frozen. My truck doors are frozen. I couldn't open the dumpster. That was frozen shut. But it turned out to be a beautiful day. Sun was out. I mean, it's still cold, but it was just a beautiful day. And it hailed a little bit, or it was some weird stuff came out of the sky when I was registering somebody. So that's it. Hopefully, I get some rest tonight, and hopefully this back pain goes away. Excuse me, the shoulder feels good right now. I just think I just landed on it wrong. And I think too, when I fell, um, I may have, you know, hurt it, stressed it, whatever. But this is doing okay. The cut in between the fingers, it's finally healing. Um, it's not gooey like it was. I just can't wait. Stitches come out Friday. I'm going to try and take them out myself so I don't have to go all the way down to Colburn. I've done that before. I have the little scissors to do it. Do you know they throw that stuff out? That's how I got them. Whatever last surgery I had where I had stitches, she said, do you want to keep these things? It was the scissors and a pair of tweezers and something else. She goes, we're only going to throw them away. Oh, I think when I had my stitches removed from my shoulder, I said, yeah. I mean, I throw this stuff in my first aid kit. It's always good to have these things. And she says, we just throw them out. They go to the landfill. That's so sad. What is wrong with our country? We throw everything away. Things could be reused. Throw them in the autoclave and sterilize them and ship them off to poor countries. Because throwing these metal things out, they're not going to decompose. I just don't believe. And then we just pay to have more made. That just pisses me off. Oh, yeah. There's something seriously wrong with our country, and it needs to be fixed. All right, guys, I'll shut up now. I hope everybody's doing fine. I hope you're all staying warm or cool, no matter where you are in this country. And the aspens are changing. It absolutely looks starting to look beautiful up here. I will be taking some video. Tomorrow I'm supposed to go to Telluride, my friend Artie, but I had to get a hold of her. I can message her on my tablet. But I don't know. I was so looking forward to it and doing a video. But buying a new phone now, financially, I don't know if I can. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow morning how I feel. Alrighty, guys, I'll talk to you later.